skin.
Passes it to Calderon. And the Knicks miss again.
Really was a slow start for Gallinari last season. Took him a while to get back to speed after missing all of the 2013-14 season with that torn ACL.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And, you know, guys, a high-energy post player like Kenneth Faried excels at doing the dirty work. As a matter of fact, he's nicknamed the Manimal for good reason. Very few players in the league possess this combination of energy and aggressiveness.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for him, guys. If nothing else works.
And a pretty tightly contested game.
Well, Jameer, as you come out after the halftime, what do you think is going to be the most important thing for the team to do?
We have to continue to get stops and offensively take care of the ball, myself in particular.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You have to like what we're seeing. The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Faried at the 4. Bill Barton is out there with Nelson. And it's Freak in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. All sorts of time. That one goes. Count it. Freak's got 6.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Anthony with the bucket.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Freak.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Williams in for Porzingis. And a switcher also for Denver. Chandler's checked in. Aflalo outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Anthony on the wing. He's guarded by Chandler. Calderon, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Chandler with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Freak kicks to Chandler. To the middle. Here's Freak. Rebound by Williams.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
In the corner, O'Quinn with it. Got a hand on it. Nelson against Calderon. Faried, right side. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Faried's got 13. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hawking. The way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking it.
The Knicks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. For the Knicks, Serafin comes in for Anthony, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. Nurkic checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail. Nelson, the pass to Chandler. Here's Barton. He's guarded by Aflalo. There's a good screen. And O'Quinn sends it back. Nelson against Aflalo. Here's Galloway. Connects from three-point range. Galloway has got 6. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The Nuggets have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Free throw good. Freak.
It's been a good one for Freak. He has 9 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Jose Calderon is checked in for the Knicks. He dishes it to Aflalo. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Calderon. Three-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. Freak's got his third rebound tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Robin Lopez out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Derek Williams. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. But they recover it. Gallinari with it. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Here's Porzingis, guarded by Nelson. Porzingis passes to Williams. Nelson against Williams. Nelson dishes to Freak. Out to the right wing. Here's Gallinari, and good, he nails it. Gallinari's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Here's Porzingis. Gallinari covering. Fader on the way. The shot will not go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Nelson outside. To the paint. Freak kicks to Nelson. Denver passing it around. Gallinari against Lopez. Clock is at 3. And it's Freak missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Chicago. Inside, Fareed gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Flalo comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Calderon in for Derek Williams. Anthony, the pass to Lopez. Shot is no good. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Nelson kicks to Fareed. Yes!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
Gallinari against Anthony. The feed to Lopez. Money!
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Nelson against Calderon. Nelson kicks to Freak. The jump hook connects.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch, that was a punch in the gut to these fans.
Anthony on the wing to the inside. Lopez dishes to Carmelo. Lets it go from 14. That one a little long, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. There's the dish to Calderon. Pass to Anthony. Here's Porzingis from past the arc. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Out to the right wing. There's Gallinari with the 3. No good from 3-point territory. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Tip-off goes to Denver. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. And they had some nervous moments.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kenneth Faried. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
This is the manimal we're talking about. Kenneth Faried comes at you strong. He put the power in power forward. This guy plays strong all the time. He works as hard as anyone in the NBA.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
As I was saying, got a real big problem, all this kitty stuff. Your evil twins, CC and Dom, got you doing what was that word he was using?